As mentioned, Cassidy Bose will have his very long locks cut off here as he raised enough money to nearly hit his goal. Was informed the money raised total cash donations was $4,580.89. That's total cash donations along with $3,536 from his GoFundMe for a total of $8,116.
So we'll find out more about that. We've got Steve from the Canadian Cancer Society as well out here. Thank you for coming out, Steve. It is all for a good cause this evening. Okay, where do we want to start? We're going to start over with Cassidy there. Maybe I'll sneak around and try to talk to some of the guys. So, Chris, first of all, 2 years this has been growing. First of all, why did you keep growing your hair that long?
Honestly, I just kept it growing after it got to a certain length and just let it flow.
So tonight it's all coming off. Are you getting a little nervous, buddy?
Oh, no, I'm fine.
And why did you decide to get it cut tonight?
Figured, what better night?
Right on, for the Canadian Cancer Society. Good stuff. Okay, and what are you going to have happen here? Is it all coming off?
All of it.
All of it. Right down, eh? Okay, you have, oh, there's Harvey trying to get his way in there. Okay, we're going to sneak over to John a little bit here, and maybe we'll bring Kim in as well. So, John, I know we talked to you a little bit during Name That Tune last game, and you were getting a little bit nervous. How are you feeling now that it's officially happening? You're in the big chair.
I'm okay with it. I'm ready for it.
You're ready for it? So how long has your hair been growing?
25 months since the last donation.
$25 months since the last one. Now, Kim's over here as well. So, Kim, let me bring you in. Now, how did all this transpire here? John, tell me about the involvement with bringing Kim in.
Well, we were just talking to each other one night and came up with this concept, and I said, if you make a generous donation, you can cut my hair, and he got right on board.
So, Kim, have you ever cut anybody's hair before?
Only my own, and usually it was after a party, but...
And we won't go there tonight, eh? So you've got a check with you. How much is this check worth?
So John challenged us if the fans of West Kelowna could raise $500, he'd allow me to cut his hair tonight. So we were able to raise, in a few short days, $505. And Vinny Lima from West Kelowna has matched it, so for a total of $1,010.
Excellent. Way to go. You got it. Thank you very much for that check, Kim. Looking good. Okay, Steve, you talk to me a little bit about this.
First of all, on behalf of the Canadian Cancer Society from the BC Yukon District, our staff, volunteers, survivors, people who are going through their trials and tribulations with cancer, people who we've lost through cancer, and people who will be unfortunately diagnosed with cancer. Know the funds that have been raised tonight will go to all those programs, and we will continue to fight cancer. On behalf of the Canadian Cancer Society, all Canadians, I and all of us want to say thank you, thank you, thank you.
Good stuff. Thank you very much, Steve, from the Canadian Cancer Society. We'll get back to Steve in a second here. I'm going to try to sneak around and talk to Cassidy for a sec. We're going to get Harvey to take those scissors away because I don't think Cassidy wants them anywhere near him. Cassidy, how you feeling, buddy?
Awesome.
Really? Really? Is it really awesome?
It's going to be cold the next few days.
So now, how long has your hair been growing to get to this point?
About 14 months, but it started fairly long.
And where did the concept come from? I know we've been working on this and raising funds through the GoFundMe page. How did you come up with the idea? Why are we sitting here tonight?
I just see a lot of stuff on social media affecting people, so I just want to do my part. Help cancer, I don't know. Pardon me?
You bet. Good stuff, buddy. But what about the guys in the dressing room? Have they been bugging you a little bit? Are you getting some nicknames over all this?
They've been good. They know what it's for, so they've been pretty supportive.
Good stuff. And, of course, all the Vees players here. Kim Dobransky, the West Kelowna Warriors owners out here. We also want to thank the West Kelowna players for sticking around tonight as well. Thank you very much for doing that. You enjoyed tonight's game. You just might went ahead to Roll a Page Place. Tomorrow night, we'll give a plug for the game in West Kelowna.
Here in the broadcast booth is Cassidy Bowes, John Race, and another Penticton native who has been cutting his hair for growing his hair, sorry is the word I'm looking for over 2 years. We do have Vees assistant coach Matt Fraser up here in the broadcast booth. So Matt, before we get to the game, let's talk about what's happening on the hockey TV screens right now. Obviously, you have been fully aware of what's been going on since day one, so you know what's been going on here. Cassidy Bowes about to have his very long locks cut off here at the SOEC, so an exciting moment for him. I know he's been looking forward to getting his hair cut off, but nice to see it kind of finally come to a head, and just an exciting moment for everyone involved, I think.
Well, yeah, for sure. When Cassidy announced that he's going to be growing his hair and raising money for cancer, and it's such a great cause, and he's just got a great head of hair on him, and it's definitely been a long time coming. I think it started to get to him about a month or two ago when it started to weigh him down, and he may even gain a stride or maybe a stride and a half out there on the ice tomorrow night with 5 or 6 pounds of hair off.
$8,116 raised by Cassidy in his fundraising, so an incredible performance by him, but an incredible performance by your team on the ice here tonight. Just an impressive job. Really was kind of the same the game of Wednesday against Vernon. You were the better team from the drop of the puck, but you found the back of the net much more often here tonight when you probably should have scored more often on Wednesday.
Yeah, exactly. And we had a great game on Wednesday. We did so many of the right things, and we just kind of carried the momentum over with our good practice, short and quick one yesterday, and carried forward tonight. And I think the moment the puck dropped, we were playing with pace, and guys were communicating well out there. We were finding seams. We were maintaining zone time, getting good shots through, and the fact that we scored 7 goals tonight is awesome. But I thought we could have even had more. I mean, we have 53 shots there, and a few crossbars, a few posts, and just one heck of a game for the group.
We talked yesterday about how that late goal from Luke Lohite might get him going offensively. Sure enough, he's named the game's first star here tonight with a goal and 2 assists. So you love to see the way that he's playing. It's not that he's played bad all season, but for him to finally find that offensive success, it really bodes well for the next part of the season.
Well, exactly, and when Luke's been in the lineup, he's been fantastic for us. I think it's just been a matter of injury trouble for him. He always seems like he's battling back for something and trying to get back into his groove, but it seems like right now he's really hitting his stride, and he's playing where we've kind of wanted him to be all season, what we thought we were getting him when we got him committed about a year ago. So, Luke Lohite's been a great player for us, and hopefully he has a good one tomorrow night, and we keep that rolling into the new year.
In a 7-2 win, you wouldn't normally talk about the goaltender, but I thought your goalie, Derek Kroll, played great tonight. I know the first goal goes off a skating in, the second one just sneaks through, but he was really good here tonight. He didn't have to be good because the score was so lopsided, but he was very good.
Yeah, for sure. And, Crawler doesn't see a lot of games right now because Laffer's playing so great, but, he plays so well in practice, and he's such a good goaltender in his own respect that maybe he doesn't get enough attention as he should, but he will in the future. And, I think tonight's just a little preview of what's to come with Derek Kroll as a goaltender, and guys love him in the room, and they're really happy to see him getting a good win here tonight, and hopefully more ahead.
I don't want to say your team wasn't confident when it came to goal scoring wise, but to have such a tight game and not find much success offensively on Wednesday to a game like this where you just blow up offensively, do you feel like this was kind of building through some previous performances?
Oh, for sure. Like I said, Wednesday we played a great hockey game, and we had to, unfortunately we had to take it to the last minute to get those 2 points there, and with Luke Lohite finishing off that great play from Jack Lagerstrom, but we just kept that momentum rolling, and we didn't do a lot of different things tonight. We were just playing the exact same way and preaching the exact same things and telling pretty much the same game plan, and just translates to a lot more goals tonight and a lot more fun.
I think it would have been easy to take the foot off the gas pedal because your team was playing so well, but you weather a bit of an early storm in the first 2 or 3 minutes of that second period, and then just bang, bang, bang. Goals in quick succession to just really put them away. And I think that's what you needed after a good first period. You needed a good second, and you had just that.
Oh, exactly. A great first period and an even better second period. And then, like you said, a little sleepy at the start of the third. It seems like they were pinning our ears back for a bit. But, every team's going to be in this league going to have a push against you in games, right? It doesn't matter who it is. They're going to have good moments. And they had a good few minutes there at the start of the third. But we weathered the storm. We got back to the way we were playing in the first and second. Even found a way to generate two calls there, get a 5-on-3. And Massimo Rizzo set in the Blucas for a second of the night, and that's kind of the cherry on the cake for the rest of the night.
Huge win here tonight, Matty. Thanks for doing this, and I guess we'll talk to you again in the new year.
Yep, sounds good, Craig.
Big win tonight. Thanks to Vees assistant coach Matt Fraser for joining us up here in the broadcast booth following a big 7-2 victory. The hair cutting down on the ice is just about coming to an end. It looks like Cassidy is now having his hair cut down there in the corner, as John Race and the other fellow have already had their haircut. I believe I heard them say that the other two are shaving it right down to the wood, but of course Cassidy is going to have his hair styled the way that he wants it to be done at the conclusion of all of this. But just an excellent night here at the SOEC, Scott. Obviously, with the game was great through the 60 minutes, and now the fans being treated to a special presentation here, and just a great night to finish off the 2018 portion of the schedule here.
Yeah, absolutely. I don't think you could have drawn it up a whole lot better than this. You pick up a massive 7-2 win, and then I think it's just fantastic when any organization, whether it's hockey, sports at all, do stuff like what we're seeing here tonight.